شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, and welcome once again inshallah to our series for this year Ramadan, the virtues of the Quran and its people. In today's hadith, we look at the hadith of having envy for the companion of the Quran. That in Islam, in certain instances, we are allowed to have a certain type of envy. And this envy is not called hasad, which is considered to be the evil type of envy. But rather, what the scholars refer to this as, it is ghibtah. It is the type of envy, if you like, that you like that Allah Azza wa Jal gives you the same blessing, so that you can do the same as the person who has been blessed with this blessing does. And this is true with regards to two people, which is mentioned in this hadith. The hadith of Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma, when he says that the Prophet said, La hasada illa fi ithnatayn, that there is no envy except in two cases. رجل آتاه الله القرآن فهو يتلوه آناء الليل وآناء النهار ورجل آتاه الله مالا فهو ينفقه آناء الليل وآناء النهار متفق عليه. The hadith is agreed upon its authenticity. So who are these two people? Where the Prophet said that there is no envy except with regard to two individuals. The type of envy wherein you don't wish that this blessing is taken away from the person, because this is the type of envy which is not praised, because this actually shows a type of discontentness with regard to the blessings of Allah Azza wa Jal, because Allah Azza wa Jal is the one who bestows upon whomsoever He wishes. And when Allah Azza wa Jal bestows a blessing on someone, that is out of Allah Azza wa Jal's grace and bounty. And so it's not for us to question that. But with regard to the people who we can be envious of, the type of envy which we would like that Allah Azza wa Jal bestows upon us this blessing, without depreciating it and diminishing it from them, there are two individuals. The first is the one whom Allah Azza wa Jal has given the Quran, and he recites it day and night, or rather night and day. Ana al-layl wa ana al-nahar. He recites it night and day. Subhanallah. And there are many examples and manifestations of this, of people who have been blessed to become huffaz of the Quran. And we find that the entire day is dedicated to the Quran, teaching the Quran to their students. Also continuing to be students of the Quran by reciting their own lessons and achieving itqan, mastery with regards to it. And you find that when they walk in the malls and they walk in the streets, they recite the Quran. These are the individuals, or one of the individuals who the Prophet ﷺ said we could be envious of. The second individual is an individual Allah Azza wa Jal has blessed with wealth. فَهُوَ يُنْفِقُهُ آنَاءَ اللَّيْلِ وَآنَاءَ النَّهَارِ, and he spends it in the way of Allah Azza wa Jal throughout the night and throughout the day. Allahu Akbar. That he spends of that which Allah Azza wa Jal has bestowed upon him, not just zakat, but he also goes into that which is not obligatory, meaning he gives charity. And so he utilizes his wealth in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these are two individuals whom we are allowed to be envious of. The type of envy that we wish that Allah Azza wa Jal bestows this blessing upon us as well, so we can do the same with it without Allah Azza wa Jal diminishing their blessings. So the benefits from this hadith are many. And the first is that the Quran is a gift of Allah Azza wa Jal, and He bestows it upon whomsoever He wishes. And so, like we ask Allah Azza wa Jal for increase in our material means and blessings, we should ask Allah Azza wa Jal to increase us with regards to righteous deeds. Secondly, truly being grateful for the blessing of the Quran is to recite it day and night. Imagine Allah Azza wa Jal bestowed upon a reciter to preserve and memorize the Quran, but he opens the Quran once a month. This is not from gratitude towards this blessing. Thirdly, the duty in appreciating the blessing is to exert effort in reciting it and to act according to its teachings. Just like with regards to showing gratitude for the blessing and appreciating the blessing of wealth, is to spend it in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How do we bring this hadith alive in our lives? That we should be diligent with regard to reciting the Quran during the day and during the evening. And secondly, we should ask Allah Azza wa Jal of His fadl, of His bounties and His abundant mercy, for He is the one who is Al-Karim, and He is the one who bestows blessings upon us. And so the Prophet also says that there is no envy except with regard to two people: the reciter of the Quran, the one who recites it night and day, and the one who spends his wealth in the way of Allah Azza wa Jal night and day. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us of the people of Quran, and may Allah Azza wa Jal increase us in our blessings so that we may utilize these blessings fi sabili, in His way. Amin ya Rabb. Naktafi bihada. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.
شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر